This was the European Harmony Academy, an educational week-long event for barbershop music, for barbershop singers, for barbershop arrangers, for barbershop directors.
This is a really cool week of barbershop singing and coaching. And the thing that's really special about it is, one, is the location is just amazing. In this ancient monastery we get to use all by ourselves. And then also, it's really cool that it's this 5-day event where you can really go in depth and do intensive coaching and really help a quartet take the next step in the development.
The main goal of the European Harmony Academy is to provide an opportunity for anyone with a love of music, a love of singing, to come together for a week in a very safe space and learn from each other and some of the best faculty in the world.
At the beginning of the week, quartets have an opportunity to participate in a quartet parade where it's set up very much like a BHS international contest where there's a judging panel. After that night, the quartets get a chance to meet with those coaches and get really direct feedback in each of the 3 categories, including kind of a score and placement idea, and then the magic kind of happens.
The quartets receive coaching from 3 coaches. One is through a singing lens, one is through a musicality lens, and one is through a performance lens.
One really special thing about this quartet track is that the quartets got to see the same coaches every day for an entire week, so they were able to really gradually work on skills instead of having one session with a single coach. The coaching apprentices got to spend the entire week shadowing a quartet coach, getting to watch them work with quartets, getting to learn some tools they can use in their own coaching. Ideally, near the end of the week, they got to try coaching on their own.
As they progressed within the week, they were able to go back on stage and perform for us again. And it was incredible to see all the wonderful things that they've learned and the joy of the coaches when their quartet succeeded at the things they've been working on.
We had 20 directing students separated into beginning, intermediate, and advanced skills, and each one got a lot of time to really work on their craft and got the chance to direct their songs in front of their peers, see what works, see what doesn't, and in that way they really got to hone their skills in a very practical way.
I've done other events like this where I might have 20 or 25 students in my conducting class, which means each person might get to conduct once for a couple of minutes. And here I had 7 students in my conducting class, and it just meant that I was able to have so much more contact time with each student, and I think that made it really unique.
As the students were practicing the directing and growing in their skills, the other students were really supporting them and getting to know them personally and being able to connect their musical growth with their own personal journey.
I taught intermediate conducting, and I also got to teach some classes in vocal pedagogy, as well as I had the opportunity to coach a couple of quartets too.
The classes that I got to offer mainly dealt with vocal technique, teaching it, and then also conducting gesture.
I'm leading classes on quartet rehearsal strategies. I'm also teaching vocal pedagogy to a beginning course, which includes some advanced topics as well.
I had the opportunity to teach a course on leadership for aspiring directors, current directors, section leaders, and I also taught some courses on singing voice, vocal freedom, and gave some feedback to coaching apprentices this week.
I'm coaching 3 quartets this week, and I'm also teaching 2 classes. One about how do you get the most out of an arrangement that you're trying to sing, and the other one where we're trying to demystify the judging categories a little bit.
I got to teach barbershop musicians who are learning how to direct, but there were also tracks for vocal pedagogy and just all the elements of barbershop music. People were learning all week about the craft at a very high level and just having a great time.
And there's space for everything. There are rooms that you can hide away if you need a little bit of time for yourself, work on your conducting or singing skills, or you can just go outside, sit in the grass for a little bit, take in a little bit of the nature.
One night we got to go into the actual cloisters and into like an underground chapel that had the most amazing acoustics that I've ever heard. And a few quartets started singing, you know, the songs that are usually too soft to really be effective, but in this space and that acoustics were just a mind-blowing musical experience, and I'm really grateful that I got to see that.
It is incredible to see so many people come together from different ages, different backgrounds, all over Europe, coming together in one place to share their love of barbershop. And there's an incredible sense of friendship and camaraderie, and everyone helping each other out.
I think people should be ready to have the time of their lives and be ready to learn as much as they can. There are so many incredible opportunities and classes that you can be a part of and experiences to be had, whether it be in the afterglow or singing tags in one of the chapels.
Whether you're a director or a singer or a quartetter or just really interested in barbershop, this event is for you. You get to learn and grow with so many wonderful people.